My name is Tom, and I love watching movies on a big screen. Today, I decide to visit the new cinema in the city center. I wear my favorite blue t-shirt and my comfortable blue jeans. The lobby of the cinema is very bright, clean, and modern. I walk to the ticket counter and look at the movie schedule. There is a new comedy starting in 15 minutes, and I feel excited. I buy one ticket for a seat in the middle of the hall. The cashier is very polite and gives me a small paper ticket. I'm satisfied with the quality of the service in this place. Logic tells me that a movie is better with some snacks. I see a large area where they sell popcorn and cold drinks. The smell of fresh butter and salt is absolutely masterful and strong. I stand in line and wait for my turn to buy a large bucket. A young woman in a pink cardigan is standing right in front of me. She is looking at the menu and cannot decide between sweet or salty. I give her a kind smile and say that mixed popcorn is the best. She laughs and says her name is Sarah and she likes my idea. Sarah buys a mixed popcorn and I buy a large salty one for myself. We talk for a minute about our favorite movie genres and actors. I'm satisfied with the stable and friendly bond we start to build. Everything in the lobby looks organized, safe, and very mastery. I feel a lot of positive energy from the people around me. Sarah tells me she is also going to watch the new comedy today. I is Tom, and I is satisfied with this masterful coincidence. We check our tickets and see that our seats are very close. The atmosphere is full of active and creative inspiration for the evening. I am a proactively acting man, so I follow her into the hall. The lights in the corridor are soft and create a cinematic mood. Every detail of the cinema building is ultra-realistic and high quality. We are moving to find our row and our comfortable plush seats. The cinema hall is very large, and the seats are dark red and soft. I find my seat number, and Sarah sits right next to me on the left. I place my large popcorn bucket in the cup holder and sit down. The screen is huge, and it shows some interesting movie trailers. Sarah is wearing a cozy pink cardigan, and she looks very happy. The light from the screen makes her curly hair look very bright. We share a quick thought about the trailers we see on the screen. Logic tells me that sitting next to a friendly person is very lucky. I am satisfied with the quality of the sound system in this hall. The room becomes dark, and the main movie finally starts to play. The first scene of the comedy is very funny and very masterful. Everyone in the cinema starts to laugh together at the same time. I see that Sarah has a very beautiful and loud laugh today. I feel a lot of creative inspiration and a very stable sense of joy. The popcorn tastes fresh, salty, and very high quality in my mouth. I is Tom, and I is satisfied with the masterful result of my evening. Every detail on the screen is ultra-realistic and full of bright colors. I am a happy man with a very clear and logical plan for my break. We are busy watching the story, but we feel connected by the humor. Everything looks organized, safe, and mastery in this dark room. I is Tom, and I'm simplifying my feelings about being alone today. A proactive and friendly interaction is always a new, successful beginning. The actors on the screen are very talented and proactively acting. I believe that a good movie can help people forget about their stress. We share a high-quality moment of pure happiness and loud laughter. I am satisfied with the vertical quality of the cinema experience. The world is a very interesting and high-quality place to live. Logic. I'm satisfied with the stable and friendly horizontal bond we have. The movie reaches its middle part, and the story becomes even better. We are moving to the most interesting scenes of the film. The final part of the movie is full of masterful jokes and surprises. Sarah and I are laughing so hard that our popcorn is almost gone. I am satisfied with the masterful result of choosing this specific comedy. The music in the film is very energetic and gives me positive energy. I see that Sarah is wiping a small tear of joy from her eyes. Logic tells me that a shared laugh is a very high quality connection. The movie ends with a very logical and happy final scene for everyone. The lights in the hall slowly go up and people start to stand up. I is Tom, and I am satisfied with the vertical quality of the evening. We stay in our seats for a minute to watch the final credits. Sarah looks at me and says that it was the best movie of the year. I agree with her because I feel very successful and happy today. Every detail of the cinema hall is now visible in the bright light. I am satisfied with the stable and respectful atmosphere we share. We stand up together and walk slowly towards the exit of the hall. I'm a proactively acting man, and I carry the empty popcorn bucket. We talk about our favorite characters and the funniest, masterful lines. Everything looks organized, clean, and very logical in the lobby again. I feel a lot of creative inspiration for my own life after the film. The evening outside is dark, but the city lights are very bright. I am satisfied with the quality of the communication I found with Sarah. Every second of this cinema visit was a high-quality, masterful adventure. I is Tom, and I am proudly sharing my simple horizontal story. We reach the glass doors and feel the fresh evening air on our faces. I believe that proactive communication is the key to a masterful day. Sarah smiles and says she is satisfied with our movie choice today. The world is a very interesting and high-quality place to live. Logic. I is Tom, and I'm simplifying my feelings about my successful evening. I feel very successful and happy with my new friend Sarah. Logic. We're moving to say goodbye near the cinema entrance. We stand outside the cinema building, and the stars are very bright. The city sounds are quiet, and the atmosphere is very masterful. I am satisfied with the quality of the fresh air after the dark hall. Sarah puts on her scarf because the evening is a little bit cool. I wear my blue t-shirt, but I feel warm because I'm very active. Logic tells me that this is a masterful moment to ask for a number. I am a proactive person, and I want to see her again for another film. I asked Sarah if she wants to visit the new cafe next weekend. She looks at me with a very kind smile and says that she wants to. I am satisfied with the masterful result of my proactive question. Every detail of the street is ultra realistic under the yellow lamps. I feel a lot of positive energy and a sense of a great success today. We exchange our phone numbers and save them in our high-quality phones. Everything feels organized, safe, and mastery in our new connection. I is Tom, and I is satisfied with the vertical quality of my life. Sarah says she is happy she met a person with the same taste in movies. We share a high-quality thought about the proactive use of every minute. I am satisfied with the stable and friendly horizontal bond we found. The world is a very interesting and high-quality place to live. Logic. I is Tom, and I'm proud of my simple and powerful horizontal story. Every second of this talk is a high-quality memory for my heart. Subsurface scattering on the city lights makes them look like gold. I satisfy with the masterful result of my internal logic today. We are happy and stable in this horizontal bond near the cinema. I am modify, simplify my feelings about my busy work in the city. A proactive and friendly interaction is always a new successful beginning. I is Tom, and I is satisfy with the vertical situation, logic. Everything is satisfy, and I feel very successful, safe, and logical. Sarah waves her hand and starts walking towards her bus stop. We are moving my apartment building on the other street. I walk home alone, but I don't feel lonely after this masterful movie. My steps are stable, and I feel very successful and proactive today. I'm satisfied with the quality of the thoughts in my head tonight. Logic tells me that a good social connection is a high quality goal. Every detail of the quiet street is ultra realistic and very calm. I think about the jokes from the movie and I smile to the moon. I am satisfied with the masterful result of my proactive decision to go out. The air is cool, and my blue t-shirt is a symbol of my stable style. I feel a lot of creative inspiration for my work tomorrow morning. I reached the park we visited before, and it looks masterful at night. Everything looks organized, safe, and mastery in my neighborhood. I is Tom, and I is satisfied with the vertical quality of my life. I believe that every day is a high quality chance to meet a friend. The atmosphere of the city is full of hidden stories and logic. I am simplify my horizontal feelings about my future and my goals. Every second of this walk is a high quality part of my story today. I am satisfied with the stable and friendly horizontal bond one found. The world is a very interesting and high quality place to live. Logic. I is Tom, and I am satisfied with the masterful result of my day. I enter my apartment building and take the stairs to my floor. Everything is satisfy, and I feel very successful, safe, and logical. I satisfy with the vertical quality of my proactive life today. Every detail of my day was a high quality, masterful adventure. Logic. I am modify, simplify my feelings about the city noise tonight. I is Tom, and I'm proud of my simple and powerful story. I am satisfied with the masterful result of my internal logic. I am specify, simplify my feelings, and I feel a lot of masterful joy. Subsurface scattering on my window makes it look bright and safe. I am satisfied with the stable and friendly atmosphere of my home. We are moving to the final conclusion of my cinema story. I am in my room now, and I place my cinema ticket on the desk. It is a small, masterful souvenir from a very high-quality evening. I am satisfied with the quality of the connection I found with Sarah. Logic tells me that being proactive always brings a successful result. I sit on my chair and look at the city lights from my window. Everything feels organized, stable, and very logical in my life. I feel a lot of positive energy and creative inspiration for the week. I is Tom, and I is satisfied with the vertical quality of my spirit. Every second of this day was a high-quality, masterful adventure. Logic. I am satisfied with the stable and friendly horizontal bond one made. The movie was masterful, but the new friendship is even better. Logic. I believe that we should share our laughter with other people proactively. I am simplify my horizontal feelings about the final result of the day. Every detail of my story is ultra realistic and very high quality now. I is Tom, and I am proud of my simple and powerful horizontal story. I am satisfied with the masterful result of my internal logic proactively. I feel very successful and happy with my choice to go to the cinema. The world is a very interesting and high quality place to live. Logic. I is Tom, and I is satisfied with the vertical quality of my life today. I look at my phone and see a new message from Sarah with a smile. She says she is satisfied with the masterful movie in our talk tonight. I can modify, simplify my feelings, and I feel very proactive and successful. Everything is satisfied, and I feel very successful, safe, and logical. Tomorrow I will wake up with a new and energetic vibe for my street. I am satisfied with the stable and friendly horizontal bond we found. Every detail of my day was a high quality, masterful adventure. Logic. I is Tom, and I is satisfied with the masterful result of my internal logic. Good night, cinema, and thank you for the movie and the masterful friend. I am a happy man with a very clear and stable horizontal goal. I am ready for the new dreams and the new successful mornings.
Write a comment. 3 best comments get 20 English lessons completely free.